Morning, everybody. I figured I'd shoot things in order a little bit today. So my plan is to also include my sketch. So for what I'm thinking is it's going to be a little cartoon that says we're all going to make it, but these rations are terrible. So anyway, let's see how it goes. I'm going to be using a to sketch with today. Let me get this out here. I'm going to be using my Koh-I-Noor. It's magic pencil. So they make these in just regular pencils, but this is a mechanical one that has a special. Let's see if you can see that. No, sort of. Anyway, it's multicolor, all mushed up together. But they make these as hard, big pencils too, big fatties. So they call it Koh-I-Noor Magic. Let's see, and put it right up under my nose. Well, now you can't see it at all. All right. Anyway, this is going to be hopefully a different little sketch. Check it out, and then also do the after I've done the sketch, I'm also going to film how I kind of transfer that, which is basically I just kind of redraw it onto the postcard and then ink and color it. Okay. All right. Okay. Here's the sketch. Starting with that Magic-Noor. What is it? Magic-Noor. The Koh-I-Noor. Hartmuth is the name of the mechanical pencil. And the regular pencils are Magic. This first one I was trying to make it look like maybe he's gonna cough out a wad of paper, but I didn't really care for how how he was gonna look and react, and I thought maybe he was biting down on it, but if he's biting it, then maybe he likes the paper. He's too mad. So now it's a scream of anguish, which is what I eventually went with. These pencils are cool because they really go through kind of a wide range of colors, and you don't always know what you're going to get. There's a fairly consistently dark color though that comes through. They're a lot of fun if you're outdoors sketching from life, people. I have to look up, I can't remember what the book was where I first discovered this, but the woman that, it's a really kind of a nice urban sketching book. I want to say Liz Steele. And this is just me trying a different pose of the anguish. Started thinking about his collar, the back arm. Just sharpen the pencil a little bit. I was going to try and get that biting thing to work, but I didn't like it even that little bit. Coughing again, but I don't want to give up that vision in my head. I want to look like toilet paper's kind of gumping out of his mouth. I figured I'd try it once more and get a real kind of range of motion, like his whole back is broken. I knew his foot's never going to fit on the postcard, but what the heck. I figured I'd crop it. Okay, I'm going to break out the postcard and my 2H lead. Zoom in a little bit. Hopefully you can see it, but not really. I've got my sketchbook kind of above me, so I'm looking at it while I'm drawing. Those chomp marks. Get a little bit of drool. One thing I did forget to draw was like little droopy pieces of toilet paper that coming off the roll. I didn't think of those until I started inking. When I'm filling out the space so much, I realized that I needed to put the words in. I remember before I had to ink. There's the Molotow black liners. I started with a 0.4 millimeter this time. A little bit thicker line. One of the things I think about when I'm cartooning is that squash and stretch that animators talk about. You can exaggerate those movements. I kind of feel like with a still two-dimensional figure, you kind of need that movement even more, especially with cartoon. A front view bite mark. Lettering done. I switch over to a really thick 1.0 for the rations. This is the 0.1, get some of the detail cross-hatching. I do try and follow the form with my lines. Try not to keep them straight. At least that's my intent. Do I always succeed at doing that? Maybe. The eraser, shaking the whole table. Oop. Starting off with my Payne's Gray Inktense by Derwent. It's kind of a nice cool gray. Cool in terms of temperature. Breaking out the whole big tin. Pick the baked earth for the Caucasian skin tone. Bark, it's a kind of a dark brown. Poppy red. Used to have this red rugby shirt that had a white collar. That's what I was thinking about. Some chili pepper red for some of the darker areas. Give it a little variance. Sky blue. On that drool. Some of that chili pepper red in his mouth. A little bit of the eyeballs. A little blue in the eyeballs. Payne's Gray for the back. I think I added in some ink black, but yeah. Arc for the hair. Blue for the anxiety drips. And a little bit for some of the white. Here's my water brush. When you're using these water brushes, it does pick up the ink. So one of the things I'm going to do at some point coming up is when I'm painting the shirt, I'm going to take some of that red and put it on its cheeks. There we go, see? There we go, bloop, bloop. Just reached off the screen to clean off the brush a little bit. That toilet paper, so it's not quite so white. There it is, down and close. We're going to make it. These rations are terrible. Well, we'll see how that goes once I edit. I haven't edited anything yet, but hope you enjoyed it. We're all going to make it. These rations are terrible. Really bad. A lot of fiber, though. A lot of fiber. All right. Hope you're hanging in there. Hang in there. We're all going to do this. This is us.